What are the historical origins of wire transfers? Imagine a time when sending money across the world meant physically moving coins or bills. That's how it all started, long before computers or phones. Early civilizations like Mesopotamia used simple trade practices and early forms of lending to transfer wealth. They didn't have banks, but they kept records of debts and payments. As trade grew, so did the need to send money over long distances quickly and safely. The Romans stepped in with bills of exchange, which were like early checks that could be used to transfer funds without moving cash. During the Middle Ages and Renaissance, Italian city-states such as Florence and Venice became banking hubs. They created early banks that issued credit and helped merchants transfer money across countries. These banks developed networks that allowed funds to move from one place to another without physically transporting coins. They used accounts with foreign banks, known as correspondent banking, to make international payments easier. This was the beginning of what we now call wire transfers. The real game changer came with the invention of the telegraph in the mid-1800s. Western Union started offering telegraph-based money transfers around 1851. This allowed merchants and people to send money quickly over long distances without needing to physically move cash. It was a huge step forward. In the United States, the Federal Reserve Bank created the Fedwire Fund Service in 1915. Before this, settling payments between banks was slow and expensive because they relied on physically delivering currency. Fedwire used telegraph wires and Morse code to instantly transfer large sums of money between banks. Over the years, this system improved. In the 1930s, it moved from Morse code to teletype machines. By the 1970s, it used telephone lines to handle even more transactions faster. Today, wire transfers are essential for banks and credit unions to move large sums quickly and securely. Systems like Fedwire and the Clearinghouse Interbank Payment System support real-time or near-real-time transfers. International networks like the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, or SWIFT, started in 1973 to help banks communicate securely across borders. These innovations made transferring money faster, safer, and more reliable than ever before. So, the history of wire transfers is a story of continuous innovation, from ancient trade and early banking to modern digital networks. It reflects how advances in communication and banking technology have made it easier to send money across the world in just seconds.